Hello, everybody. This is Percy Peabody broadcasting from Fuquay Varina in North Carolina, home of the famous Susan Buck, who's working on a mural, which is a
Miracle.
miracle. The miracle is that her roommate does not know she's doing it, but I think her roommate's going to love it because anything Susan paints is always good. What she can do in 15 minutes, I could not do in 15 years. So let's get right to the broadcast. Let's congratulate last week's winners, Rob, Kevin, and Daniel. We had a good turnout this week. We had Paul Wallace, Aaron Russell, Rob Buck, Paula Presti, Bert, Russ, Jeremy, Jacob, Jeff, and Dean. Also, Jim and David did not complete their rounds or did not give me their score. So let's get right to it. Hole number one, there was no birdies, so that skin got carried over to hole number two. Hole number two, there was birdies by Bert and Dean, but there was also a hole-in-one on hole number two. Rob got a hole-in-one and did pay into the pot and got a little bit of money and earned chase, so that gives him two skins for that hole. Going on to hole number three, there was one birdie by Jacob, so Jacob picks up a skin. Good job, Jacob. Hole number four, birdies by Jeremy and Jeff. What happened?
I spilled.
Uh-oh, on the rug. Birdies by Jeremy and Jeff. So that skin got carried over to hole number five where there were no birdies. Hole number five is a pretty hard hole, Susan. It's over there. It's got some trees that a lot of people hit, including me. All right, that brings us to hole number six. Hole number six, there was one birdie by Aaron Russell. So congratulations, Aaron. Aaron picks up three skins. Awesome. Hole number seven, birdies by Rob, Bert, and Russ. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Good. Hole number nine. So seven was, you got that. Those birdies by Rob, Bert, and Russ. Hole number eight, which was our closest to the pin hole. There were birdies by Rob, Russ, Jeremy, and Jeff. Russ was closest to the pin. Jeff was, what's that?
He said, "Come on, Russ."
There he did it. He got it close to the pin. And Jeff was pretty close, but we'll see if if Russ is close to the pin, will play any part in the game later. Brings us to hole number nine. Hole number nine, there was one birdie, and that was by Paula Presti. Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah,
He now has three skins. Congratulations. Hole number 10, no birdies.
I hate to see that happen.
Yeah, you hate to see that happen, but that is a hard hole, all the way from our driveway to the end of the Knapp's field. So no birdies for that one. Hole number 11, there was a birdie by Bert.
Wow.
Birdie Bert.
Coming in.
He got two skins, so he jumps into the skin race there, going into hole number 12.
Percy, for people that don't know what a skin is, what is that?
A skin, Susan, good question, is when you win a hole right out. So you have, you win the hole with nobody else tying you. And if nobody wins a hole, that skin gets carried over to the next one. Great question. So since Bert won number 11, then hole number 12 had birdies by Paul, Russ, and Jeremy. So that skin, since nobody won that, got carried over to hole number 13.
Amazing.
Hole number 13, there were birdies by Paul Wallace, Aaron Russell, and Rob Buck. So that skin and the skin before, so that means two skins get carried over to hole number 14. Hole number 14, there were birdies by Paul Wallace, Aaron Russell, Bert, Jacob, and Jeff.
Did Ernie not show up?
Ernie did not show up. Bert did not bring Ernie this time. That's a great question. I haven't seen Ernie yet, but I'm hoping he'll come sometime soon. Great question. Hole number 15, which is a hard one. That's over in the Hills yard. Aaron Russell, Paul Wallace, Bert, and Jacob all got birdies. So those skins got carried over. So these skins are starting to mount up a bit. Hole number 16, there was a lot of birdies for hole number 16. Aaron Russell, Rob Buck, Paula Presti, Bert, Russ, Jeremy, and Jeff.
So 16 is a pretty easy one.
Well, you would think usually it's pretty hard, but a lot of people got birdies on it. It's a long downhill, and the creek's right behind it, so a lot of times people are going the creek. So
Is that why it starts in the hill?
starts in the hill. Yeah, that's right. Hole number 17, there were birdies by Paul Wallace, Aaron Russell, Paula Presti, and Russ. Now, hole number 18, Susan, is a very difficult hole. It starts from the hills yard, up near their new shed. I don't know if you've seen their new shed, all the way down to the end of our property. And it is a par 3, and nobody got a birdie on that. So that all those skins, that means 7 skins are going into hole number 19. Hole number 19, 1 birdie. Paul Wallace. Paul Wallace gets 8 skins for that.
Wow.
So I think that pretty much wraps up pigskin for him. When we get to hole number 20, there were birdies by Paul Wallace, Aaron Russell, Paula Presti, and Russ. But since Russ was closer to the pin, he picks up that skin.
Wow.
So,
Neck and neck.
neck and neck. So let's look at the final tally. We had Paul Wallace with pigskin. Aaron Russell and Paula Presti both had 3 skins, so they're tied for Hammy. However, based on what I can discover from talking to both Aaron Russell and Paula Presti, Aaron was closer. And so Aaron picks up Hammy. Very good job, Aaron Russell. Neck and neck. The end of the skin count, Paul Wallace 8, Aaron Russell 3, Paula Presti 3, Bert had 2, Rob had 2, Russ had 1, and Jacob had 1. So a lot of people got skins this week. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the final scores. So it turns out that we had 2 people with a -6. Paul Wallace had a -6, and Aaron Russell had a -6. And again, based on discussions, since I'm not at home, I had to kind of call and find out. It looks like Aaron Russell was closer than Paul Wallace. So Aaron Russell gets big boy, and Paul Wallace gets little big boy. So Paul Wallace got 2 trophies this time. And he hadn't played in a while. No, it doesn't happen a lot. There are times when people get multiple trophies, but Paul hadn't been able to play in a while, so it was very exciting that he was able to get some. So Paul Wallace got big boy. Got pigskin. Aaron Russell got hammy. Paul Wallace got little big boy. Aaron Russell got big boy. And Rob got chase. And Bert got foghorn leghorn. He improved his score from a 3 last week to a -3 this week. So he's going to get foghorn leghorn. So final score: Paul Wallace -6, Aaron Russell -6, Rob Buck -5, Paula Presti -4, Bert -3, Russ -2, Jeremy had a 2, Jacob had a 2, Jeff had a 2, and Dean had an 18.
Exciting things happening at Buck Forest.
Exciting things happening at Buck Forest. So I want to thank everybody that came out. It was an exciting, beautiful time to play. It did rain a little bit on Saturday, but this is Percy Peabody. Let's go take a look at the mural and see what's going on here. Where did you spill your paint?
Oh, I spilled a little water.
Oh, just water. Oh, that's not bad. That's looking beautiful.
With paint in it.
That's looking beautiful. All right. Well, why don't you tell everybody goodbye?
Goodbye.
We'll see you next week.